Okay, don't mind this horrendous angle, but get ready with me to go to the Mandir. Just took a shower, and now I'm putting my jewelry in. I just want to take Yavi, like my daughter, to the Mandir so she knows what a Mandir even is. And so, like, as she gets older, she'll start, like, behaving at the Mandir. Behaving as in, like, I know that she's a kid, but, like, just know why we go there and why we have to be quiet and those types of things. I feel like if we expose her to the environment more often, then it'll be easier whenever she gets older. I straightened my hair yesterday, but my hair always gets really oily because I have very thin and thinning hair ever since I had Yavi. So I try not to touch it a lot so it doesn't get as oily, but I think it's gonna look oily today. And I hate when content creators are like, I only had this much time to get ready. And I'm just like, why don't you get ready earlier? Or like, I feel like they're lying, but no. I actually have very little time to get ready. What time is it? It's 9:10, and we were supposed to get to the temple at 9:30, and it's 15 minutes away. So that's clearly not going to be happening. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. How about that? No, that's even worse. Okay, it's just going to have to be here for now. Super light makeup, don't need a lot. I'm using the Merit concealer brush or concealer stick in color Sand. I use it as a concealer, and I forgot to put on sunscreen. Jeez. Okay, my favorite sunscreen. Quickly put it on. I like never wear sunscreen, but then I just saw like what it does if you don't wear sunscreen. I think everybody has seen that video, but it's like a video where they show this lady over a course of like many years, and it shows her like on one side of her face with sunscreen and one side without. I mean, I get it, but I'm just wondering, like, she better be compensated like for like not putting on sunscreen and like wasting a lot of her, like literally half her face without sunscreen. So it's like she has wrinkles on one side and doesn't have wrinkles on the other side. Like, who signs up for these types of studies? I don't know. Must have gotten a good amount of money. Okay. I clearly need to get my eyebrows done, but we will not address that. I love the Gulfi eyebrow, whatever these are called. What is it called? Brow gel. I like never did this, but it makes it look clean. I don't even really know if it does anything, but I don't even know what I'm doing with it, but I just like comb it in one direction, pretend I know what I'm doing, and that's it. And then I'm gonna use this as a foundation today. The concealer stick. And I just put around that much on my face, and then we're gonna blend it out with the Merit brush. I think it's gonna look really weird because I didn't let the sunscreen dry, but I have to finish getting ready, and then I have to get her ready. I have to get Yavi ready. And then I don't even know if Sagar is getting ready, if he's gonna wear anything like Indian, or if he's just gonna wear what he's wearing for the day. Because there's no rule at the temple. You can wear whatever you want. But this is just an excuse to wear something nice and get ready for the day. Okay. That's done. I'm just gonna put on this e.l.f. like lip stain. I wanted the Benetint or Benefit, whatever, Benetint. But It's very expensive, and this does the same thing. Like this was $6. $6 from Ulta. And you'll see, like, it doesn't leave my lips like sticky or anything at all. My favorite blush is always Patrick Ta. She's that girl. Thank you, Isha. Shout out to her for giving this to me. I love it. Okay. And then I have Brownstone Versed. So I'm going to mix those two for my blushes. And I did not put on primer. I didn't do anything that I was supposed to do. So that's just great. But I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario lip liner pencil in mauve. Okay, that's done. Okay. And then I'm just gonna put on a little bit of eyeshadow. I got the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia from my sister-in-law. I don't know how people like finish palettes. Like, she got this for me, I think last year or the year before. And I'm like nowhere near done with it. I think it has like nice neutral colors. I don't know how to do eyeshadow really. I just put on one color on the bottom, put a lighter color on the inside of my eye, and a little bit darker on the outside. I'm not gonna put anything darker because it's literally like 9 in the morning, but I'll put something on the inside of my eye to like open up my eye. That's what my eyes look like. It is what it is. Okay. Now to finish up my eyes, I gotta use an eyelash base. I never used to use this before, but it actually makes your eyelashes so long. And I'm honestly just applying stuff in random order because I just need to get out of here. So whatever I see, I'm just putting on my face right now. I'm gonna use the Lash Essence mascara in brown. I have the weirdest mascara putting on face. Okay, and you can just see. Makes them long. Okay. Almost poked out my eyeball. Okay. Now what was I gonna do? I will curl my lashes, and I usually never put on like liner, but since we're going to the temple, and I feel like that's just an Indian thing, like you have to have kajal on, whatever they call it here. Like liner on your waterline. For me, it's a must for my looks. If we're going to the temple, gotta sharpen it. I'm gonna curl my lashes. Supposed to do that before, but that's fine. And then now, last but not least, he's gonna put on some blush. And she's that girl. And it's not even 9:20 yet. So, since it has like the cream and then the powder, supposedly his method is to put on the powder first and then the cream, but I've always put on the cream first. Patrick Ta's method. When I say he, I mean Patrick Ta. So I put on that cream, And then I'm gonna put on the Versed in Brownstone because that's like my favorite fall shade. And I never put it straight on my face because I made that mistake once and it was way too much like it is right now. But I am hoping that once I put my setting powder on it, it will fix, because right now I look like a clown. So I use the L'Oreal Blurfection powder. Only problem with powders is like you have to tap on it so much for it to come out. Okay. It's all on my forehead. I know the blush still looks like way too much. Then I'm gonna use setting powder. Maybe it will lessen the blush a little bit. Okay. And I feel like my lip is not going with the rest of my face, so I need to darken it just a tad. This is the House Labs lip crayon in Maple Matte. Yeah. Okay. So that's my makeup. Very, very minimal. My bags are still there. Everything's still there, but just gonna add some blush that I was trying to hide earlier. I love putting blush on my nose. Okay. I'm not gonna do contour or anything because I don't know how to do all that. And then the best part, putting on, we call it Janwal in Gujarati, but I think it's called Bindi. And I'm gonna use the pink ones for my outfit. Pink one, right in the middle of my eyebrows. All right, well, I will put in some photos once I go downstairs and fix my hair. You won't really hear if I'm trying to do my hair, so I'm gonna fix my hair and get my daughter ready, and then I'll put in a photo later. Thanks, bye.